Hello, my crafty friends. It's Tiffany. Welcome to my channel. So I've been making these really fun bookmarks, like shaker bookmarks. Aren't they so adorable? I put some chunky tassels on them. Sorry, I've got just such a glare going on here. It's kind of hard to show you, but I think they're super fun to make. So this came about because I had all these little scraps from my last project, like this. And so I wanted to use them because I love these, love this collection. This one is from let's see, this is the summer collection, these strawberries by Cartabella. And I'm trying to remember if this one's summer or summer market. I think this one's also from the same. Anyway, I'll link those paper collections for you below. Yeah, so I had all these scraps I wanted to use from my last project, which was these cute little guys. So I cut a little diagonal out there, the pocket, and so I have a whole bunch of those pieces left. And if you want to see how I make these cute notepad holders, the notepads are from the Dollar Tree. I'll link that video below. So anyway, yeah, I've seen some cute shaker bookmarks on Etsy, and so I wanted to give it a go. So I got out my fuse tool. This is what I'm going to be using today. If you don't have a fuse tool, there's a couple other ways you could make these. You could sew them on a sewing machine. You could use laminating sheets. And I did get inspired by Yolanda Ramos, who made some bookmarks. She had paper in the whole thing, but she laminated it and then she made it into a shaker. So I'll link that below. But yeah, I haven't seen anybody do something like this that's like half paper and half sequins. So I'm going to try to figure out how to do it with laminating as well. So you'll have that option too. But I think these are so adorable, you guys. Oh my gosh, they're so fun. So I'll just show you these a little more close up. Try not to get the glare on them. I've got a little puffy sticker, lemon puffy sticker in there. This I used a different summer collection from Echo Park, and I'll have to find that and tell you what it is. I put one of the chipboard stickers in that. I'll show you how I do that. And I still, can still move around. And then these two, I used the Flower Child collection, which is at Joann's by Jen Hadfield. So I used a lot of this card making kit. It's got some cute die cuts in it and stickers. Then I also used some of the paper. This one's from that collection too. Look how cute, the little cassette tape. Look, got a little rainbow in there. It's upside down, and it comes with a bunch of these little rose gold hearts. So that's fun to put in there as well. So yeah, let's go ahead and get started. So I've got some of the page protectors. I've got the 12 by 12s. I think you can use any page protectors with this project. I even, on my practice one, I have to show you this. I didn't finish it, but I thought it was so cute with this whale sticker. I got these stickers from the Dollar Tree. My whale's upside down now, but and they're kind of clear, so I thought that was fun. But I actually used the report covers from the Dollar Tree. So look like that. There's 3 of them in there. And you can get probably a dozen or so bookmarks out of these. I just cut them the long way, or yeah, across this way. So, but they're not quite as clear. I wanted something that's pretty heavyweight, so you can see the difference here. This is the one on the left is the report cover, and the one on the right is the page protector from We Are Memory Keepers. So it's actually the same company, but yeah, I'm pretty sure you can use any page protector. I would go for the heavy duty ones. No. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and just cut this up. I thought about doing it ahead of time, but I thought maybe it'd be good to let you see how I do it. So obviously there's an opening at the top here, and thus all 3 sides are sealed. I'm going to go ahead and cut off the side that has the holes in it that you would put in your scrapbook. I'm going to try to cut just to the left of that. So there's two edges, 2 sealed edges here, just to the left of the bigger edge, I guess. So I want maybe an 1/8 of an inch left on there, and I imagine all page protectors are a little bit different, but there's a hole right here in the center. So I'm just trying to cut right on the edge of that hole. I don't know if you'll be able to see that, but just cut that hole off, just barely. Okay, so you've got just an edge about, I guess that's 1/8 of an inch left hanging off of that seal. Now, so that can either, so I like to use as much, get as much out of this as I can. So I'm going to cut this way, and then I'm going to cut the other direction. So, and I like to make these about 2 3/4 wide. So just cut 2 3/4 strip off there. And then here I'm going to turn this the other direction and start cutting some more that are 2 3/4. And now I've got 2 edges that are sealed still. So this one will have, 2 sides that are sealed. The others won't, but it doesn't matter too much. But I do love to make sure I have at least 1 edge sealed. I like having the bottom sealed already. So if you put the seal right here along the bottom, and then that's already done for you. So, okay, so 2 1/4, yeah. And just keep cutting at 2 1/4. And to make it easier, I'm going to go ahead, so I was cutting at 2 1/4, but it's longer than I want it to be. I like them to be about 8 inches tall. And you can make them smaller than this. These are a good size bookmarks. So I'm going to trim the top down so it's 8 inches, so I don't have to keep trimming the top on each one. So, okay, so 2 1/4. 2 1/4. I was also thinking it would be really cute to make like some luggage tags with these. Since you've got a bigger piece, it might be fun to make it like square and make a luggage tag out of it. But anyway, okay, so that's that. And I've got my fuse tool heated up. You want to let it heat up for about 10 minutes at least, even 15. So that gives me, let's see, those ones are too tall. I'm going to hurry and trim down the tops of my other ones so they're all 8 inches tall. Okay, so that gives me 5 bookmarks out of 1 sheet, and then I've got 2 decent sized scraps left that you can make a luggage tag or just some cute little gift tags with. So next I want to just cut my corners, and so they're like a tag. You can just use, like, if you have a corner rounder, you could just, you know, round the corners, but I love making them look like a tag. And I have a tag here somewhere that I'm using as like a template. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, so all I do is hold the tag near the top, and let's see, I want to make sure that's the bottom because it's already sealed. And you could do it either way, I guess. You could have your, well, no. You need the bottom to be already sealed. So I just follow that. If you don't have a tag, you can just make yourself a little template. Just cut a little piece off one side and then take that piece and flip it over and hold it here like that, so you can get them, you know, the same equal sizes. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut all of those. So that will be done. And I'll move the cutting forward. I think we're done with that now. Here's some of the cute little pieces from that Flower Child collection. Look how adorable. Oh my gosh, I really want to use this one, but it's a little big, like to put in the top of one. So I think I will make like a luggage tag with that. Isn't that cute? So let's see, where am I? Okay. So I think I'll do one that doesn't have all the edges. Okay, so this one's just sealed on the bottom. So the bottom's already finished for you, and you can go ahead and stick your paper into your little sleeve. This one I just stuck I glued one of the little die cuts onto this little piece of paper. Oh, I should tell you my dimensions for this paper. So I cut a square or a rectangle that's about 4.5 inches tall by 3 inches wide, and it doesn't have to be any exact dimensions. Whatever, if you have scraps, just use them, you know. And then I'll cut it. So here's your 4.5 by 3 inch piece, let's say, and then I'll just cut it from corner to corner diagonally. So you have 2 triangles. Okay, and then keeping in mind, if your paper is directional, it's not going to work out so well for the second piece. But actually on the rainbow one, I had a second piece from the rainbows, and it was upside down, so that doesn't work. But I actually cut out some little rainbows from it and added it in, so I didn't waste it. Let's see. So this is the fun part, and it's pretty easy. The fuse tool, I'm using the little rotary blade, the little serrated blade. There's several different, I don't know if you'd call it a blade, several different attachments. And I do like to line up my, you won't be able to see this probably, line up my edges with my mat. There is a mat that goes with the fuse tool. But it's gray. It's not very pretty. I like my pink one. And this doesn't hurt the mat too much, as long as you don't, it doesn't like go through your plastic. But if you come out here past your plastic, it might make a little mark, but it's not a big deal to me. Let's see. So I'm holding, I don't know if you can see this. Yeah, I think you can see it with the reflection there. Okay. And hopefully I'll be able to do this when I can't really get my head right above where I need to see, but I'm going to start about 1/4 of an inch down from that corner. Let's see if I can lift this up so you can see it better. Maybe I'll zoom in a little bit. I'm just going to lift this up so I can show you. I'm going to start about 1/4 of an inch down from this edge about here. Below, just below where that little angled spot ends. And then I'll line up my metal ruler. I like to do a little bit less than 1/4 of an inch. I'm just holding that down and just glide along. Don't have to put too much pressure. It's pretty easy. Go kind of slow and then go right to that spot. I try not to go over my lines so you have a nice clean edge. This one actually already was there, so there's not much you can do about that. Okay, and then make sure your little piece of paper is straight in there. You could actually add your paper after you do that first. Edge. I'm going to just flip this over so it's on my right side. Paper's not as cute on the back, is it? That's okay. All right, same thing here. It goes pretty quickly. I can't quite see what I'm doing. And if you have a spot that you miss, you can just kind of touch it down. Especially on those corners. See, I missed right here. For some reason, it kind of didn't move. So I'm just going to touch it right there. There we go. That looks really good. Oh, I should have mentioned, sometimes you'll have a little divot in your plastic. I usually try to turn that so it's on the back side. I forgot to do that today. So you can see how I started a little bit lower. See that edge. There we go. Okay. And then, so that's ready to be filled. Oh, no, actually, I need to do my line across. You could leave it like that. I really like to have this edge sealed. It really makes it look just extra special. So go about the same space there, trying to start right where you have that other edge sealed already. Oh, it's not sliding very good today for some reason. Okay. I missed that spot right there. Let's see. And right. Oh, I can't tell if that's. Yeah, I think I've got a little spot right there that needs. Can't tell if it's melted through or. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, there's that. Pretty fun. And then I have, let's see, this is some of the stickers that were in the card kit. There are also stickers in the, let me show you this as well. Maybe, where did it go? Anyway, there's the project pad that is part of this collection also, that has a bunch of these cute stickers in it. But I actually stuck 2 stickers together for this one. I used this was one of the dies in the package, so it's just white on the back, but this one, it was the stickers, and I wanted, and they're very thin, so yeah, so I'll just go ahead and put that in there. And then some other ideas for what you could put inside if you don't have a ton of crafty stuff like I do. You guys wouldn't believe how much stuff I've collected over the years. I've been scrapbooking for about 34 years, something like that, 33 years. So anyway, got a lot of stuff in my basement. What was I saying? Okay, I have some little punches. I was thinking would be cute. I actually did add, let's see. So I've got just a little heart punch I've had for years and years, which is really cute. I punched a few pieces out of one of the cards because I didn't want to use up my, cut into a whole 12 by 12 sheet. Doesn't punch the easiest. So that's one idea. Like I said, it comes with these cute little rose gold hearts. I'll put those in there. Also, I've got this cute little like daisy punch. It's from EK Success. I'll see if I can find that and list that below. Link that for you. I think those would be really cute. Let's see. What should I cut that out with? Or what paper do I want to use? Just want something more plain, probably. Maybe I'll actually use, this is fun if you have some polka dot paper that you can use like a polka dot in the center of your flower. I'm gonna try this. I think that'll be cute. Let's see, I can't get it straight, but that's okay. I'm gonna use the little heart for the center of the flower. Oh, do a couple of those. What color is that? Pink. I'll do a yellow one. I wish I could turn it so it's like got that top petal up straight, but oh well. All right, so yeah, I like to have a few a little bit bigger things and then add some sequins. And you guys, let me tell you, I have quite the collection of sequins. I got a bunch of these kind of little tins from Tuesday Morning back, back when it was still around. So sad that it's gone. Isn't that cute? I love all these. I think these are going to be really fun. So I'm making these for the Strawberry Days market that I'm going to be doing pretty soon. So yeah, I'm trying to make a bunch of them, trying to mass make. That's been my theme the last few weeks. Mass make for markets. I found these at Hobby Lobby. $6.99, and you can't, yeah, I don't think these go on sale, but I thought those would be really cute in it. A few other ideas is you could use actual candy sprinkles to put in here. It's all sealed up, you can use tiny beads. Yeah, I love using stickers. What else? And the little chipboard pieces. So those are a few ideas for you. Whatever, whatever you have, use it. Confetti. I also found these at Hobby Lobby, and I put a few of them in in the one with the whale. But yeah, I don't know if you can see, but there's like little fish in there, and little starfish, little seashells. So cute, and that's a ton, just a ton of stuff. So yeah, let's see. And I've got little baby spoons, little like ice cream sample spoons. That makes this a lot easier. So even, if you have baby food spoons, or I love those. I think that turned out really cute for this little, groovy. Whoops, I dropped one. So I'm going to put a couple in so they'll kind of go down to the bottom. And then I'm going to add my sequins. I dropped a heart. But isn't this fun? You can just, yeah, add whatever you like. So I kind of stick, this is from Hobby Lobby too, from like the resin section, but I'll kind of stick that in there so that I don't have to keep, so it'll kind of hold it open so I don't have to keep doing it. You could probably use a popsicle stick or something. So, and then I just scoop up a little spoonful and pour it in there. And then I'll get another color. That one's got some little hearts in it. Got this fun mix. It's got oranges and pinks. Get a little scoop of that. Oh, there's a blue one in there. It is pretty hard to get something out. So keep an eye on. Yeah, I don't want that blue one in there. Keep an eye on that. Make sure you're not putting anything in there that you don't want in there. And I'm gonna do just a couple of big white ones, and these ones these big ones kind of stick together, so I like to turn some of them around because they'll all get clumped in one spot. Bigger ones are a little bit easier to work with though. Oh, one of those fell out from Hobby Lobby. Okay, I've got some small white ones. I love white sequins. That is a staple, I think. I'm sorry, you guys, I'm a little under the weather today, so I hope I'm not sniffling too much. And then I got some blue. Just a few blue ones, I think. Oops, that's magnetic. How funny. And what else? These, I love this mix. I think I got these from, gosh, not Temu. What's the other? And these were really hard to get out. They kind of stick to everything. I'm just going to try to pour a little bit in there. What's it called? What's that other? But isn't that fun how it has all the like different sizes in it? I love having some of these tiny ones. And if you have just some like chunky glitter, that's really fun because it kind of sticks and it'll stay near the top one. The other things are all falling down. See this one? I've got some of the little ones still at the top, just hanging out up there. My gosh, is that so cute, you guys? I just love that so much. It makes me happy. All right, I've got these adorable little tiny flowers. I'll have to try to see. I mean, I got these several years ago. These little flowers and stuff, and the multi-sized stuff. So I'll have to see if I can find it and link it for you. And you only need just a little bit of each. And how many different ones am I using? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different sprinkles. I want to say sprinkles, but yeah, sequins. Look how cute these are. I think I got these at Michael's a couple years ago in the Easter stuff. But yeah, it really makes it cute to add different sizes, I think. I like to try to get some of it in front. Yeah. Anyway, you're just going to keep adding stuff. I'm going to put a couple more things in there. Maybe some of this one. Okay, I think I've got as much as I want in there, basically. And it's probably like half full, I would say. And I'm going to add a couple of my other bigger things. I did flip the sticker, the cassette tape sticker around because I like the other side better. It matches the paper down here better, I think. Got a couple of strays there. Isn't that so fun? Okay, and then all we need to do is seal the top up just like we did the other edges. So move some of these sequins out of the way. And my little baby spoons. Oh, I got a little yellow one there. I'll put that in. Okay. Oh, and there's another little heart that I punched out. Definitely want that in there. Okay. Now, isn't that sweet? I love these. So adorable. I think the teenagers will love these. At the market, there are a lot of teenagers that come to this market because it's at like a carnival, a fair. And doing the same thing, got a little less than 1/4 of an inch there, and I'm gonna start, I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to see if you can see that. I'm gonna start maybe 1/8 of an inch below that corner right there. I'm just gonna go across the top, not all the way to the end, because I don't want them to cross over. Oh, I think I pushed a little too hard on that. And then I'll go to that corner and try not to go over any edges that I've already done. So you can see I've got some gaps there. So I'm just going to touch there and touch there. So I'm maybe touching like 2 of the little pokies at a time. All right, that side looks good. And then that corner. And then our shaker is done. And that's so fun. Now I want to punch a hole. That edge looks a little big. I might trim that just a hair, but so fun. You can shake everything up, mix it all up. Isn't that just cute? Okay, now I've got my eyelet setter to punch my holes. I'm sure you could use a regular hole punch. It might be harder to get it through, but if you wanted to just punch a hole and tie a bow in it, I've got some ribbon here that I tied a bow with, and I thought, wouldn't that even be just so cute, you know, on the top of it, if you didn't want to make tassels. And I think I'm going to do a separate video to show how to make the tassels and how I attach to them. There is a trick to attaching it so that it looks nice, so you don't have an extra, you know, knot and piece of yarn hanging out there. But yeah, this one, the strawberry one, I did just use some of my, let's see, some of my seam binding that I have used in the past, the same color. It's that, what was it called? Bangkok red, I think, but I wasn't able to find that color to list it below. Let's see, I've got everything covered up. And I just wanted to show you again, this one I just added some of the crinkled seam binding to that. I just doubled it up and tied it through. Maybe I'll show you that really quick. To punch my hole. I'll link this eyelet setter below. I love this thing. It punches holes through just about anything. I've got a little, there we go, little piece of sequins right in that spot. And you can put this where you want it so that it will only go in that far and it'll stop. So that's how far in I want it to go. So that's nice. Also, and then I just try to eyeball the center. So let's see, I'll hurry and set my eyelet in there. What eyelet do I want? I've been using some of these bigger ones, the wide eyelets, which are really cute. I might do that. And then let's see, I used the gold one on the lemon one. Show that again. So those are fun. I'll see if I can find those and link those. I know they were out of the gold for a while, so we'll see. And let's see, I just lost my train of thought. Oh, I was just gonna set an eyelet So I also have these. Let's see, what do I want? That color is cute with that. I'm just gonna do that one. It's kind of that old orangey color. I feel like my carpet or my countertops or something was that color when I first got married. So sad. And then you just put the little pokey part in the top of your eyelet and squish it. Some take more force than others. There we go. Looks like it's attached pretty well. So fun. And then I'll show you if we were to use the seam binding or even just a piece of ribbon. I might, let's see, I'd probably use about a yard of seam binding. You don't need that much. You can just use a half a yard. Scissors. So cut my seam binding in half. I think I've got 2 yards here. So I would just double it up. So about half a yard on each side. And let's see, I have to think about this. I'm gonna cut that also, sorry. So cut 2 pieces. They're both about a half a yard when they're stretched out. Okay, and then I'll take the so wrap the center around my finger and then just try to get that in that little hole, which can be tricky. Just like that, and then find the center of that and tuck your ends in there. And I don't know if I did that backwards. Let's see. That works. And then pull those tight, which is kind of tricky because your eyelet doesn't want it to, but there's that. So kind of, almost kind of like a little tassel. And then, I don't want that on there, but, oh, well, yeah. I think I would probably put a tassel on it, but, I mean, I would put this on here, but I'm not sure if I love the color. It's okay. But, yeah, I don't love the color of that either with it. But aren't those so stinking cute? That's done. That's finished. But you can do a whole bunch of these. Cut them all out at once, and then, you know, cut your papers at once. Maybe you've got some scraps. Maybe you've been following along and have scraps like I do. If you liked this video, please be sure and give me a thumbs up. And yeah, subscribe if you haven't already. Have to lay out all my pretties. It helps my channel. It helps, you know, helps my channel to grow. Oh, I didn't show you. I totally forgot. The stickers. They're sticky on the back, obviously. And so I just take a little bit of baking soda or baby powder and rub it on the back of your sticker. So just, and I even, here's my baking soda. So I would just like sprinkle a little bit on the back. I don't want to get it all over everything. I'm just gonna touch my finger in there and rub it around like that. Rub it in really good, and then wipe it off to make sure that you haven't got a bunch of, yeah, I don't know if I'm even on camera. Okay, I'll say that again. Rub it around really good. Rub it into the stickiness. This is not a sticker, but I'm just pretending. Okay, and then make sure that you get all the excess off, and then you have like a die cut rather than a sticker. Okay, I think that was all I needed to tell you. But wouldn't these make such cute gifts? or like birthday party favors. Oh my goodness. And people would think you were so amazing. But yeah, so fun to make. And I will do another video showing how to do the tassels. So thanks you guys so much for watching. I appreciate you. Take care.